Hey guys, we're back for a long overdue Duramax video. Today we're keeping it simple, but I know this is going to be a video that may help some of you guys out, and we're going to repair something on this truck fairly cheap. You know, as trucks get old, things tend to break and fall apart, but I find if you can fix some of these things, especially if they're cheap, it's well worth it. Much cheaper than obviously a truck payment, and just helps kind of refresh the truck, keep it new. And I find if you take care of things, you just appreciate it more. So that's what we're doing here. I've been neglecting this for a while and it's annoying me. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hop in the Duramax and the center console that lifts up, the lid on it is really janky and it's cracked and it's looking rough. I'm gonna show you how to swap that out. And surprisingly, so if you buy this from GM, I think you have to buy the whole center console. You can buy the lid on Amazon for 30 bucks. And I'm telling you guys, I am an OEM guy part all the way through. AC Delco is what I like. 30 bucks, and the quality of this is really indistinguishable to me. I thought the leather up top might be a little off or weird, but it's pretty good. So let me show you what we're dealing with before. We'll do the swap, and then I'll show you how it works afterwards. Any of you guys that have these 99 through 06 trucks are gonna know these center console lids, they just get wore out after time. You can see I've got a crack here. It's the leather's cracking here, and then listen to this. It does that whenever you're riding here. And my wife told me the other day, she said, that's annoying. And I thought, okay, it's time to fix it. So that's what we're gonna do here today. The reason why, by the way, that these vibrate and get bad is because on the bottom, they have a foam gasket and mine has just deteriorated and fallen apart. So that's why that's rocking back and forth. But no matter, we've got a new lid. This is original to the truck. We're gonna swap out for that new lid and I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it. All I'm going to use here is just a couple tools that you probably got around the house. I've got just a hammer. This is probably a little bit bigger than what I need. I've got a pair of vice grips. You could probably also get it done with just a pair of pliers of some fashion, but this will give me a nice good grip. And then I've got just a small center punch. You don't have to have a center punch. You could use a screwdriver or something like that. And those are the only tools that you need other than the lid. And I'll leave a link to the lid down below for Amazon. Keep in mind that is an affiliate link, so it does help out the channel, and I appreciate that. First things first, let's open the lid, just like so. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab right here and you're gonna pull this plastic piece off. All right, guys, hopefully I've got you set up with a good view here so you can see exactly how I'm gonna do this process. A lot of videos I felt like didn't show this process great, so that's what I wanna try to do for you guys. First thing you're gonna do with this lifted up, grab right here, and you're just gonna pull this piece off. Don't be afraid to get a little aggressive with it. Just like that, see? This whole piece is gonna come off, just like that. This comes off, and you've noticed this fell out too. That's not a big deal. We don't need those anymore. Throw those on the passenger floorboard. And two, in case you're curious, you can see here, you can actually reupholster this part right here. I'm seeing that now. It's got staples in it and whatnot. But for 30 bucks, let's just replace that whole lid, right? So what we need to do is we need to drive, there's a pin right down here. We need to drive that pin this way to get it out of there. So what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna lift this seat up. That'll give me a straight, clear shot from right here to push that pin out that way. So with the pin out, just grab my vice grips, pulled the pin out. It's floating around here somewhere. There it is. This rod just pulls all the way out. And then the two spring clips, they fall out with it too. So don't worry about you reusing this stuff, guys. The kit comes with a new one. So you don't have to worry about any of this. All this is old, broken stuff. Let's go open the kit and I'll show you exactly how everything goes back together. Okay guys, let's just take everything out on the hood here. So this is the box I got it in, once again from Amazon. About 30 bucks, shipped to my door. And everything you need is in here. So here's our new lid wrapped up in the plastic. And it also comes with the kit we need. It's got the springs, it's got the metal retainer right here, and brand new springs, rod, everything. Whole package. So we don't have to reuse any of that stuff. I'm gonna take this out of here just so you guys can see it, judge the quality for yourself. I personally feel it's pretty good. I think it may be a little bit darker color than what the original was, but keep in mind, UV sun fading probably has something to do with that. And hopefully I got the right color code. As you can see, it's got a nice foam pad here, keep it quiet. It's got the hook in there. It's even got the original part right here. So to make this easy, we're gonna kind of redo what we just did there. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna pull this back panel off. And we're just gonna carefully, on this one, pull it all the way off. That's gonna allow us access into here where we can rerun our clips and all that sort of stuff. So let's hop back in the truck and put this together. Okay, back in the truck. Process is pretty much reverse of what we just did. So what I'm gonna do is, let's see very first what this needs to go through first. So if we line the new lid up, okay, you can see it sits on the outside. What I'm gonna do is, on this pin, there's a smooth side. Smooth side goes towards the driver's side. There's a star bit side, and that's what helps retain its place. That goes on the passenger side. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna line this up. We're gonna get it started on the passenger side. Smooth side in first. Get it through this first little hump here. Push it on through. And we need to stop once we get right here, right? We gotta put those springs back in, guys. Okay, so once you've got the pin started and everything kind of held in place, it does get a little bit tricky. I'm gonna sit in the back seat here, and you're gonna have this new bracket that sits in here, right? There's 2 retaining clips that hold it. What you wanna do is take the side with 3 holes, set it in the bottom, and the holes go closer to the driver's side. So you set it in here, clip it in place, as you saw there. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these, well, before we do that, we can, here, let's take these springs, and what you're gonna do, see the side with the hook? There's a straight side and a side with the hook. Take the side with the hook, bring it in there, rotate it 90 degrees like so. Same with this one. And then there's holes in the bottom of the little console here. So you wanna just kind of rotate those in, drop them in down in the holes, and then snap this into place. Then you can drive. The goal is to try to line these up in a way to where you can drive the rod the rest of the way through. See the spring right there? We'll start giving the rod a push. It kind of just lines into place. There's a little plastic part right here that we got to shoot through. You may need a hammer. Kind of line everything up. Let me get that hammer. And obviously we're working with some somewhat delicate plastic, so whenever you're hammering, do it lightly. Okay, so we pop through there, line up that spring, get it the rest of the way through here. There we go. You can see now we've come out that side. We need to line up here. And now, since we're kind of towards the edge there and it's hard to hit, we'll take that center punch and drive it on home, or screwdriver, until it seats in there flush. So I've got a little excess sticking out on that side. That's not bad though. So now we can test it. We hadn't put this panel piece in yet, but we can do that. Rocks like it should though. So let's grab the last little piece and put on there. So this part right here that we took off originally just got little plastic clips. So set it on there, make sure you line it up good, and gently press it back on. See, it'll clip all the way in. Just like so. And now with that all the way in, I should be able to close it. Boy, it's a snug fit. Just like when the truck was new. Listen, no rattle. That's nice, guys. That feels good. Well, there it is, the finished product. Doesn't that look nice and clean? All those years of sun damage and UV rays, dead and gone. And I'm telling you guys, the quality to me is indistinguishable from the original OEM. I wouldn't buy OEM in this case with this particular part. It's good to go. Look how it opens, nice and smooth. Of course, don't mind how dirty the inside is. The foam up here is nice. Everything about it is just right. And for 30 bucks, can't beat that price. Closes, listen to it. Latch is good, and look, no more annoying rumble. Leather quality is good. The stitching is good. Look at that. I mean, they did this right here. Not a bad little fix. And actually the color, you know, let's compare that. Let's look at the original color. Set it up there. No, that's the same, guys. That's the same. Look at that. Obviously the old one is a little more well loved, and remember I said sun beaten, but that's it right there, guys. That's what we needed. Guys, hope you enjoyed this no BS video. We just got in here, got the job done. Little things like this can go a long ways to make your truck feel new. This truck being 20 years old, you know, it's got its fair share of little problems here and there, but 30 bucks here and there, I can fix it, make it feel new, and just give it a whole new appreciation. All right, guys, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a thumbs up, share with your friends that may have this issue, show them how quick, cheap, and easy they can do this. And until the next one, take care.